Dang it, I did it again.
2 weeks in a row.
Dang it.
Muted coming out of the intro music.
I was too busy over thinking about, what's that guy, Andy Kaufman, and how he would, like, stare at the camera weirdly. So I was in my moment doing that.
It's all right. It's all right.
My bad.
You ruined my whole intro spew I was going to do.
Oh, go ahead.
No, it's
Now's
too late
your
now.
time.
It's ruined.
Oh. Welcome to the Spaghetti Show.
I was going to say his name and he appears.
Oh, yeah, you have a Joe Hendry shirt on, right?
Yeah, I do. Oh, welcome to the Spaghetti Show. I'm your host, Jason.
Yeah.
With me, as always,
The
JR.
guy that can't run this thing.
Evidently, he's lost his ability to run the board.
Yeah, I
2
blame.
weeks in a row.
I blame Hainsey.
Well,
That's not his fault, but I am.
It
oh
wasn't-
God! I just spit. What happened?
I don't know. You're leaking everywhere.
Oh my God! Okay, I'm
It's that-
focused now.
It's that real American beer.
Yeah, brother, dude.
Brother.
Yeah. Should we start the music again and try this again?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like
No,
not for real, but for pretend.
yeah. Let's just-
Okay. Look, there it is.
There's the music.
And now it's going to be not muted.
Brian, I work with, that listens on his way to work.
What up, Brian?
Yeah, he was like, his Spotify wouldn't play
Oh
at
my!
first, and then he got to work and it played, and he's like, I could see the video, and it played that music. He's like, no, it's not even playing the right audio. That's
Now
like,
the music ended. Go ahead.
yeah. Welcome to the Spaghetti Show. I'm yours, Jason. As always, JR.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Yeah, it's like it never happened.
Yeah.
See,
Still got the new intro music.
I like it.
I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice.
Yeah. Like I said,
It's catchy.
if I was a pro wrestler, that would probably be my intro music.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
come out with some spurs on your boots.
Yeah. I don't know. It kind of has that like Cactus Jack
Yeah.
when it came out.
Bang,
That's
bang.
some- Bang, bang.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would have probably been my intro music if I was
That's
a pro
nice.
wrestler.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it. I liked my old music,
Yeah.
but I was ready for a change.
And here it
And
is.
here it is.
Season 2 coming at you.
We're not seasons.
Oh.
Just the seasons. Just episode numbers.
Just another episode coming
This
at you.
Episode 57.
Episode 57.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday, America.
249.
Yeah, next year, 250.
Yeah, 250 next year. Big
Gonna be
celebration.
huge. Gonna be huge.
And some say the biggest ever.
Biggest ever.
Yeah. Can't wait to
Can't
celebrate
wait.
our country's 250th anniversary.
Let's drop some more bombs on somebody.
No.
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 No. Not doing that.
America.
Yeah. Although that did bring some peace.
Well, they didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Scary Orange Man's in charge again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish people would just
Love each other?
yeah. And these stupid people want to protest. 4th of July is for protesting. You know,
No,
it's
it's not.
about our independence as a country.
It's the birth of this country.
Yeah, you're supposed to unite. We're supposed to be united
Yeah.
as a country on Independence Day.
It's the birth of the American dream.
yes.
It's the birth of the people that want to come here and succeed in life.
Yes. In
Those people that do it legally.
in the crazy mother truckers
Yeah, mother truckers.
like John Adams and Benjamin Franklin.
Oh, what a weed smoker he was.
Yeah. I mean, they were crazy dudes.
Let's put this key.
None of them
on
got
his
along
leg.
either, really.
Yeah.
But they wanted our freedom, and we got it because of them. So,
Real American beer.
yeah. So let's remember on this 4th of July
Right.
that it's not about politics.
No.
It's not about any of that. It's about celebrating our independence from them damn British.
Yeah.
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 We're not under the tyranny of some queen or king.
That's right.
Yeah.
Paul Revere.
Yeah. We slaughtered those redcoats,
That's right.
and that's now why we're free.
Emancipation Proclamation.
Yeah.
Tea Party. All that stuff. You were in Philly.
Yeah.
Did you go check out all that stuff down there?
No. I mean, we
I
were
did.
outside of Freedom Hall or whatever that
Yeah,
is.
I've been in there.
But there was a lot going on.
Yeah,
So,
fair.
if I was at Philly
Fair.
and it wasn't WrestleMania weekend,
That makes sense.
yeah. I mean, I think there's 150,000 people there for WrestleMania.
The millions
Yeah.
and millions.
So, plus you got all those little independent shows that go on
That's right.
around there and everything. It was busy in Philadelphia. It's a beautiful city, though.
It is beautiful.
Old, beautiful city.
But it's trash.
There's a lot of homeless people. A lot of-
Philadelphia.
Yeah. It was a beautiful city, though.
It is pretty. There's a lot of history there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you love history.
I do. I would love to go back and get
You
to
should.
do the
See the Liberty Bell?
see the Liberty Bell.
I seen it.
Put some JB Weld on that crack.
Don't do that.
Why not?
I
Fix
don't
it.
know.
Fix the
They
Liberty
might
Bell.
not like that.
Let's make the Liberty Bell great again.
We'll make it ring. We'll make it ring better than ever. Some say the grace.
Yeah. But yeah, this 4th of July, just remember it's not about a president that you may not like or like.
Right.
It's not about any of that. It's about
Independence.
from
Britain.
the British.
Yeah.
We don't like the British here.
God save the Queen.
Yeah.
Or not.
Yeah. Yeah. Just remember, Canada's our bitch.
Yeah. You make it cold down here. We don't
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
Damn jet stream. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, that's my PSA for 4th of July.
That was a good intro.
Yeah.
Monologue, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I screwed it up.
That's all right.
And it got started again.
Yeah.
Good.
Yep.
Great.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Night of Champions.
Night of Champions.
It was Saturday.
Nobody died.
Nobody died. No one was gonna die.
I don't know. People were worried.
I was.
Why are we there?
Well,
Jihad on all the Americans.
well, not in Saudi Arabia.
I'm
They're
just
an
saying.
ally. They're an ally.
Instead, we had a PLE.
Yeah, we brought freedom.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't terrible. It wasn't bad.
I didn't hate it.
Yeah, it was good. I watched it twice.
Did you?
Yeah,
I didn't.
I watched.
I watched it
twice.
live.
I watched it. Well, I watched everything but the first 2 matches
Well,
live.
Live-ish. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I rewatched it.
Yeah.
Act like it was the first time I
Oh,
watched
I need a paper.
Anyway.
Anyway. Surprised on the opening.
Yeah, the opening was Cody versus Randy.
I get it.
Yeah.
Get the crowd jacked
Yeah.
up.
Crowd did not like Cody.
No.
Mhm.
And he said he gets it.
Yeah. The heel turn's coming.
I feel like it is too.
I feel like he's trying in interviews, like he said, I got a year, 3 years maybe left, babyface.
right.
I think this is all smoke and mirrors. The heel turn's coming.
Like we've said, he's already heel.
Yes, he's been
Sheep
heel
And wolf's clothing.
since WrestleMania 39.
Yeah.
When he returned
You'll
to
all
WWE,
figure it out.
he's been a heel.
That's right.
He talks like a heel. He dresses like a heel.
100%.
Yeah. Heels cut monologues. What does Cody Rhodes do?
Right.
He monologues.
He sure does.
He does not cut he tells you why you're a bad person.
Right. He speaks the truth.
That's what a heel does.
right.
So Cody's a heel. He's always been a heel.
Yep.
And when the heel turn is revealed, I should say revealed.
You think it'll be SummerSlam?
No, I don't think it's going to happen this year.
You don't want to take away from the John Cena.
John Cena is going to turn back.
It's coming.
He's turning back.
Oh, we got to get into this.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was coming.
Oh, you thought it was happening there?
I thought it was happening.
It
felt that way.
I loved though when they did. Let's talk about the match.
Let's
at
get
the
into
end.
it.
We'll talk about
Let's-
that match.
yeah.
When we'll not talk about it now.
Right.
But anyway, Cody and Orton. I gave it 4 stars.
It was good.
It was a good match. It wasn't the best match.
Tip of the cap to Randy
Yeah,
getting his last match in there with
I think the
John
Randy
Cena.
Orton.
Yeah.
Heel turn's coming though.
It feels that way.
Yeah,
It feels that way.
I feel like Cody was more aggressive though in this match. which
100%.
I loved. I loved the aggressiveness. From
Randy
Cody Rhodes.
holding back during the punt
Yeah,
opportunity.
Cody taking advantage of the turnbuckle that Randy exposed.
Sure did.
I have no problem with that.
Very heelish.
Yeah. Well, it's not.
It's not.
He didn't expose it.
He didn't. But he
Randy
took
Orton did.
advantage of it.
Yeah, he took advantage of the situation.
Right. He took advantage of every situation.
Yes. And that's something that John Cena said Cody wouldn't do if you remember going into WrestleMania. He wouldn't go there. And he did in this match.
He's the people's champion.
Yes.
He's not now.
Well,
he's all in it for Cody.
He's Cody's champion.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I loved it. I loved the match. I gave it 4 stars just because I rate these matches against the other matches, and I feel one was a little bit better, which I wasn't expecting, which was the next match.
Okay.
Which was Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez.
That match was
awesome.
Great.
Yeah. It might have been the best women's street fight match I've ever watched.
100%.
And I only say that because I didn't watch the Mariah May and Toni Storm match.
Okay.
But I've seen clips of it.
Did they kiss?
No, it was bloodbath though.
Just kidding.
That match was amazing.
Okay.
From what I've seen in the clips.
Yeah.
But I'd never seen the full match of that because I don't watch AEW.
No, I don't either.
I might have to go on Max and see if that pay-per-view is archived on there so I can watch it.
They probably kissed.
I doubt it.
Just kidding.
Great. Rhea Ripley, Raquel Rodriguez. That table on the top rope.
Yeah.
Spot.
Yeah.
Was
and
awesome.
Shout out to the ref for holding on to it.
Well, yeah, but
so nobody died.
But that move, hitting the riptide off that table, insane. First of all, secondly, the table now has credibility.
Yeah,
because those tables usually just snap.
Right.
Like, so they're 2 women that probably weigh 150, 160 pounds.
Right.
And not because they're fat or anything. They're just big muscle women.
Right.
Like they're big women. Like Raquel Rodriguez is probably 6 foot.
Dead ass.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
She's probably 6 foot, I'd say.
Yeah.
5'11",
yeah.
6 foot. She's tall. And Rhea Ripley's right there, 5'10", 5'11".
Yeah.
They're big muscle women.
Right.
Beautiful women.
Yeah.
And
dead ass.
To be on a table, so you're talking about 300 pounds at least on that table.
Sure.
And it didn't break.
No.
So credibility to the table again.
Did you notice when that table first got put up in that corner that there was concern that the legs fell down? There was like a cameraman that like motioned, and then the ref came running over, and then the camera shot changed, but the leg position didn't change.
I think they were worried about if it was on the inside or outside of the rope. Because if it was one was on the inside and one was on the outside, the table would slide.
I guess that would
they were both
sense.
on the outside, the table's sturdy.
Right.
That's what the concern was.
But then there was a spot where
they threw headfirst into the table.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was great.
Yeah. It was great. A great match.
Shout out to Raquel Rodriguez because you don't see a lot of great matches out of her. I mean, she was big in NXT.
Yes.
Did a lot there, but since she's been up.
Not on the main roster.
Right.
And she's had some health issues as well.
Sure.
So like not like sickness. She had a sickness. I forget what it was.
It's no, it's not alopecia, but it's something with the skin and stuff.
The makeup was making her break out. So when she first came back from that, she wasn't even wearing makeup.
Right.
Now she is again.
Yeah. I loved Rhea Ripley's suit.
Yeah.
Now, I know they have to wear full bodies.
Yeah. That's going to be weird too at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
So all the women are going to look like Power Rangers.
Right.
Or Catwoman.
Yeah. Yeah.
At the Royal Rumble.
Right.
It's going to be crazy.
Right.
Anyway.
But it was great.
That was 4.5 stars. That was my favorite match of the card.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I didn't give it 5 just because the ref holding the table.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand.
I get it.
Because it's like when they hold the ladder for him. You know?
Right.
It's a safety thing.
Sure.
The ref should have been like saying, like, using his other hand to like kind of like he's like telling him no, don't.
Yeah.
That way it looked
take away from it.
Yeah,
right.
Take away from the fact he's holding the table.
Right.
That's just a little thing for me.
Right.
I don't know. I'm not Dave Meltzer. My star ratings mean more.
100%. There's more validity.
Yeah.
Validity.
Yeah. And then the next match was Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. I gave this 4 stars.
It was a good one.
Oh,
it was a good one.
Yeah. That is probably Karrion Kross's best match since he's been on the main roster.
Yeah. He was on a podcast and he said in the back, guys were telling him he should go out there and no sell, or he should. There was another term they used, and he didn't want to do that because people pay money to come. So he came out and did what he did.
Yeah, and he took bumps.
Sure. Yeah.
And then I seen people posting videos like, see, he isn't taking him flat on his back.
Yeah.
What does it matter if he flat backs or not?
No.
He's taking bumps.
No.
Like, that match was awesome. The finish was awesome.
Sure.
Cross was just crushing him in the corner, and he ran over and helluva kick out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I love that it's called a helluva kick, even though it's hell of a kick.
Because he didn't understand. Yeah.
Because he didn't know English.
And then the other part of it is, not to get ahead, but they're selling it onto Raw the next couple days.
Yeah.
That he's got rib injury, and Sammy's got, the bandages around his ribs. So that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a 4-star match for me as well.
Yeah. I liked it.
Loved it. Then you had Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. I gave this 3.5 stars.
Yeah.
There was a lot going on in this match.
And you not spoiled it, but you had a prediction.
Yeah, I said Haikilo would be back.
That 6'7" feller.
Yeah, he's really Talatonga now.
Yeah,
that's his name.
And
Tonga Loa returned, botched his move like always.
Yeah.
So, Solo winning the title. I didn't really expect the title change. I did. Kind of a shock.
I didn't either.
But I figured Jacob Fatu gets it back at SummerSlam. That's my
fair. Or he's moving on to bigger and better things.
Maybe he's moving on the feud with.
He's not a mid card guy.
John Cena.
And shout out Nick.
Yeah. Who doesn't listen?
John Cena.
John Cena. And then this was the worst match on the card, in my opinion. I've seen people giving praise to Jade Cargill and all this stuff. Asuka did her best to carry this match.
She sure did.
Then Jade Cargill botched the pin at the end.
100%.
Ruined the ending of the match to me.
Yeah.
After the nice counter to the hip attack thing or whatever, the Empress.
I thought, what the hell is going on when this happened?
Yeah. I mean, it shouldn't even have been a 3 count. She fell off her and rolled her other shoulder up. If the camera angle was the other way, it would have been so bad.
Yeah.
The botch.
Yeah.
I gave it 2 stars. Terrible match. They put the belt on Jade Cargill.
It's happening.
Its credibility for that title goes down the drain.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
It's happening.
She has all this talent and ability.
Yeah.
Like athleticism, but she cannot put it together in the ring at all.
Nope.
Still smiles too much when she's supposed to be selling.
Obviously belongs in AEW.
AEW ruined her.
Well, maybe that's it.
Yeah.
You're right.
It's hard to get the stank off her.
So my thought is, because I feel the same way you do, she'll win the title, and then Naomi will come out, cash in, and then it'll be like a 37-second reign.
Hopefully.
And I kind of want to see a Naomi reign.
I do too. I like the new character for Naomi.
I do too. I wasn't into the glow.
No, but this new character is awesome.
Yeah, caution.
Yeah.
Proceed with caution.
It's almost like Owen Hart's back.
Fair.
I'm not a nugget.
Great point. Great point.
Because he had that caution gear when he was when he had that after Brett left. He had that little gimmick there before he was the Blue Blazer.
R.I.P.
Yeah, one of the greatest wrestlers ever, not to win a world title.
100%.
Him and Bret Hart's matches.
Yeah.
WrestleMania 10, one of the greatest matches in WrestleMania history.
Right.
The steel cage match they had at SummerSlam that year, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Owen Hart, one of the best ever, I think. One of my
maybe
favorite
the
wrestlers.
best there is, the best there was.
Well, he definitely is. He had a winning record against Bret.
And the best behind the best of the world.
He's the best there was, the best there is, the best there ever will be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not his brother.
Not his brother. Not Bret. We're talking about Owen.
That's right.
R.I.P. Owen.
100%.
And then your main event, John Cena versus CM Punk.
I love CM Punk.
Yeah. Punk comes out, sits Indian style in the middle of the ring.
It's great.
Yeah. Cena comes out, does his little bow and everything.
Gracing your presence.
Yeah. Great match.
Was.
They really made you think Punk was going to win.
They did.
Which was, I didn't think wouldn't be possible, but they made it feel like Punk was going to win the title.
I genuinely felt like it was going to happen.
Yeah. And then ref took a bump.
Yep.
No one was there to count the pin on Cena again.
It's
happened every one of his title defenses.
Very heelish.
Yeah. Out CM Punk waves for a ref.
Well, not only that, Cena was going to hit him with the belt and then decided it wasn't a good idea and dropped it. So that started my mind going,
yeah.
Is it happening?
Yeah.
Is he buying into the crowd? Is he finally saying, okay, we'll make up. We're in a good relationship again?
Yeah. It's coming.
It's coming.
But Punk waves for a ref.
He did.
Out comes Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Bronson Reed. Braun Breaker.
Now I thought
Paul
this is
Heyman.
getting crazy. It's going to be a 3-way match.
I thought it was going to be the cash-in.
Yes.
They come out, the botch putting Punk through a table. Thank God he didn't get hurt.
Right.
They didn't go at the same time. It was just weird.
Stuff happens.
And the problem with that move, too, with those two, is Braun Breaker is probably about 5 inches taller than Bronson Reed.
Right.
So it makes it a little wonky anyway.
Sure.
And then one of them didn't go at the same time.
Right.
So Punk doesn't get hurt. Thank God. Penta comes out, hilariously does his whole gimmick on the way.
I didn't understand that. Like, how are you going to do this walk?
Well, John Cena was the one getting beat up at the time.
I get it, but like,
but
there's stuff happening, my guy.
He's hitting his walk.
Right.
He's hitting the fans
Zero
up.
Miro, yeah.
He does a Zero Miro thing.
Yeah.
And then he finally gets on going with Braun Breaker.
Right.
It's hilarious.
It was hilarious. Funny, but I didn't understand it.
I don't know. It reminds me of when Jeff Hardy debuted in AEW.
Okay.
And Matt Hardy's getting destroyed in the ring. And the music hits, the Hardy Boy music hits.
Yeah.
And Jeff Hardy comes out and he's like,
what are you doing? There's stuff to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah, maybe it was a mock. Maybe WWE was trolling AEW.
They could have been.
It might have been.
Yeah.
But it was hilarious. Yeah. And then Sami Zayn came out.
Yeah.
And took out Breaker, and Penta jumped off the ramp onto him. And
obviously, this is the setup that tag match at Raw.
Yeah.
Which was great.
Yeah. Raw was awesome in Pittsburgh. Yeah. And the Pittsburgh crowd sucks.
It does.
Like, they do not cheer very much. They popped for Rhea.
Yeah.
And they popped for Jay at the end.
Do better.
Which everyone does.
Sure.
Jay's intro.
Like, right.
We
get it.
Like I said, Jay's all an entrance.
Yeet.
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 You take yeet away?
No yeet.
Eat nothing.
Eat nothing.
You ain't eating. You ain't eating no more.
No.
Anyway.
I'm just waiting for OTC.
Yeah.
That's going to be huge.
Maybe the biggest.
Maybe the biggest.
Although I heard a thing.
Oh.
I heard a rumor.
Oh. You may have heard it here first.
When Roman comes back, he might not be alone.
Oh. You're just going to leave it Alfred Hitchcock?
No. It might be Sierra Hotel.
Oh. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Moxley's contracts?
I don't know. It might be close. I have no idea. I know he signed an extension, and I don't know where he's at on it.
Oh, my. Can you imagine the facial expressions and the selling of it all from
Seth?
Well, Seth, but most importantly, Paul Heyman.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how that would work if you did that, though.
I don't know either.
Seth's champ. Let's say Seth cashes in.
Yeah.
We'll talk about this more next week on the hot tag because we'll be.
But could we have the greatest heist of all time outside of the greatest heist?
The greatest heist on Saturday night's main event since the double referee.
Yeah.
Andre winning the title, handing it to $1 Million Man. That was Saturday night's main event.
Stay tuned, folks.
Yeah. With the evil Earl Hebner.
We're still talking about John Cena.
John Cena.
And CM Punk here.
But it's easy.
It's either intertwine all this.
Anyway, they all come out. It's Cena gets in Seth's face about trying to cash in on
John Cena.
Oh, this is before that. I forgot. Charles Robinson sprinting to the ring.
I know.
And out of
Laid
nowhere,
out.
shoulder tackle from John
Bam.
Cena. The dude flies about 50 yards in the
Yes.
air the other way.
Sold it.
Yeah. He
And
got
some say
murdered.
he is still laying there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got murdered. And then Cena slides in the ring.
And he says to Seth, I'm all right. Or no, I'm alive.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm still alive.
And I'm like, oh, it's happening.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Yeah.
He
They-
teams up with CM Punk.
They clean house.
Yes.
Yeah. And then they shake hands.
Yep.
And Cena pulls him in for the hug
Yep.
and does the
Death Stare.
and tries to kick him in the balls.
And
Punk
CM
grabs
Punk
his
knew.
foot. He knew.
He knew.
He had a camera.
Yeah.
A TV screen he could
Right.
see.
He knew it was happening. Paul Heyman told him.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Paul Heyman was like,
Best friend.
anyway, they go through more shenanigans here.
Yeah.
It ends up with Punk and Seth in the ring. Seth hits the stomp. Cena comes in, throws Seth out of the ring.
Yeah.
Covers Punk. Referee slides in. 1, 2, 3.
How miraculous the referee all of a sudden gains
Who just got a
consciousness.
shoulder tackle and was down for 20
Well, it
minutes.
wasn't him. It was the original ref.
Yeah, he took a shoulder tackle. Too.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
He took one of Cena's.
But very, very, very heel thing to happen.
Yeah.
Which I get.
Yep. And then CM Punk, when they cut and then come back, which I don't think they were supposed to be showing the ring.
Oh, yeah. Him
He's
trying to get back up.
And then,
Which is 100% CM Punk through and through.
yeah.
What you
And it's
don't
what
see.
you would do
Right.
when the cameras aren't on.
Correct.
And
It's the
I don't
stuff
think
you
the
see.
camera was supposed to be on the ring when that was going on.
Right.
I think they were supposed to be like.
I'm glad they did it.
Oh, I am too, but I
Yeah.
mean, I don't think that's what we were supposed to see.
I
at
don't
that
think
time.
so either.
I think we were supposed to be like John the Coachman and them,
Yeah.
or who was with Byron Sachs.
Yeah, Byron Sachs.
At that,
Right.
and that's why it was weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a great PLE.
Was
it was
CM
probably one of the better Saudi shows, I think,
Yeah, it was.
because usually there's throwaway shows.
Right.
It was pretty good.
Was,
I enjoyed.
was CM Punk one of I think he was the guy that was laying in a ring when it had a different covering and he laid there and they like rolled him up and rolled him off the edge of the ring.
Yeah, they rolled him out of the ring.
Out of live TV. But
Yeah,
yeah, CM Punk is
he's great at that. Yep.
fantastic.
Yeah.
And it was so good that they showed that.
Yeah.
If they meant to, great. If they didn't, great. Yeah, I thought, I didn't make it.
I didn't either.
I usually throw behind me.
Yeah. Anyway, it was great, and this is a big week for pro wrestling too.
Yeah.
Pro Wrestling Nation 24/7 on Sirius XM.
Oh, really?
24-hour a day pro wrestling channel.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Who they have on there? Anybody big?
Well, it used to just be Busted Open. The show
Yeah,
was on that
yeah.
channel, and they'd have
Get the tables.
Bubba Ray,
Yeah.
Mark Henry, Tommy Dreamer, Nick Nemeth, Thunder Rosa's on there, and then Natty Neidhart's on there now
Okay.
too. But now they have more shows.
Okay.
So there's Busted Open, then there's Off the Top Rope with Jonathan Coachman, and Mark Henry is on with him, and
Oh.
Tommy Dreamer is sometimes.
Nice.
And then there's Natty Neidhart has her own show, something hard. I can't remember the name. I just seen it first time today,
I got you.
so I don't remember the name. And then there's the regular Busted Open, which has Busted Open After Dark,
Yeah.
which is on after Raw, NXT, and Dynamite.
Cool.
Yeah, so cool. There's a pro wrestling channel, and Not Sam's on there live. So yeah, it's Not Sam podcast. Sam Roberts
Okay.
from WWE
No
pre-shows.
Kevin Nash click.
No, that's not.
Okay.
That's not on there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool though.
His insight's interesting.
Yeah,
Kevin Nash.
yeah, he gets a little too political though.
He does, but I like his insight
Yeah.
on the wrestling spectrum of things. Yes.
I mean, I don't mind politics stuff.
I don't either, but
but
sometimes I don't agree with things that are said.
yeah, but I mean,
But we all have our own opinions.
you all have different opinions, and that's what makes this country great.
Yeah. Shout out independence.
Yeah,
Shout out freedom.
Freedom. Let freedom ring.
Let it ring.
That's it for the pro wrestling talk this week.
Okay.
Next week, probably be only wrestling talk.
Oh, yeah, brother.
Because it's a huge week for wrestling.
Yes, it is.
There's Saturday is loaded with wrestling.
Yes.
It's Great American Bash.
Boom.
At like 1 o'clock.
Something like that.
Yeah. All in AEW in Texas, their first stadium show in the U.S.
3 of us will watch.
3 of us will watch. Because all of the AEW fans will be at it, so there's not going to be anyone watching it.
Fair enough.
It's probably going to be on from 2 to midnight.
Right.
Because they don't know how to do anything but
you'll watch the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, 19-hour wrestling show with 4 matches.
Right.
I don't know.
With no storytelling.
We will cover that, though. First time we'll ever cover an AEW thing.
I'll be super prepared.
Yeah, I won't either. But I will have some notes for it. I will do a little research, and we will talk about the matches on the card.
Shout out Dave Meltzer.
Yeah.
We're going to just see what you say.
And then I'm going to rate the matches because I'm going to figure out how to watch it for free.
Legally.
Legally. I got Max. I'll figure it out.
Fair.
Got that going on. Probably like 2 o'clock, I think. And then you have Saturday night's main event.
Yeah.
Live on NBC.
Live.
And Peacock.
Goldberg's
last match for the World Heavyweight title.
Maybe.
If he wins it, it's his last match, obviously.
I don't think it's going to be.
Well, he's going to have a match about 2 seconds after he wins this title.
100%.
And he ain't going to be a champion no more.
Nope.
Because it's going to be Seth freaking Rollins.
I 100% agree.
But we'll talk about that more next week.
That's right.
And then Saturday.
A
pay-per-view I've been waiting for since the last time they had one of these.
Evolution.
I
can't
All
wait.
Women's pay-per-view.
I think it's going to be a banger.
It's going to be awesome. The first Evolution was amazing.
Yeah.
And Triple H said he's been planning this since the last one.
Yeah.
But obviously Vince didn't let it happen.
No.
But they're doing it, and it's going to be awesome.
He only likes women naked.
Yeah.
Not wrestling.
No.
And maybe peeing or pooping on you.
Yeah.
Shout out, Vince.
Shout out you, Vince.
How you doing?
Yeah. How's your wrestling going? Anyway, big wrestling show next week.
Yeah.
Big hot tag.
Los
Spaghetti will be here. El Presidente. Gonna be amazing. So tune in next week.
The most amazing.
Some say the most amazing show ever. Never seen anything like it. That's what they say.
It's gonna be huge.
Say some people just say they've never seen anything like it before.
No.
They've been looking everywhere. They can't find it.
No.
Just remember, click subscribe.
Yeah.
Comment below for the algorithm.
Hit that bell.
Hit the bell.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're on Spotify, give me 5 stars.
All 5 of them.
Yeah. Like Dave Meltzer would. Because this is in the Tokyo Dome.
But in a good way, not in a Dave Meltzer way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Dave Meltzer.
Yeah. You piece of No, sorry.
All right. That's all the wrestling talk for this week.
That was great.
We did 34 minutes of wrestling.
Boom.
Well, there's the monologue on 4th of July in there.
That didn't happen.
Yeah. No, the monologue.
Well, the mess up.
No, what mess up?
Right.
Yeah, we'll edit that out.
100%.
Anyway.
What are we doing next?
I don't know.
Well, we have a lot going on in the sports world.
We do.
A
lot of good things for us.
A lot of good things. The Pirates are 9 games back of a wild card. They gained a half a game since the last time you and I spoke.
Yeah.
What Donnie Ball is happening is amazing.
Amazing.
They're doing stuff that hasn't happened since 100 years ago.
I seen a thing, and I can't remember the stat, but it said teams that have done this.
Yeah.
And it was these 6 games.
Pirates.
That's it.
Never happened.
Pirates are the only team to ever do it.
Like, they swept the Cardinals.
Who were red hot. And didn't give a run up.
Not one single run.
3 games, no runs.
They've only gave up 4 runs in the last 6 games.
Yeah. While scoring
40 something.
Yeah.
What is happening?
But The one game.
Yeah.
Paul Skeens pitches in it.
Win 1-0.
1 hit and run, and he wasn't even in the game for it.
No. Oh,
But
my
he can't
God.
be mad they won.
This
I
is
think as long
bonkers.
as they win, Paul Skeens don't care.
And that's what he has said. He doesn't care if he don't get a no decision, if he gets a loss. He just wants the team to win.
Yep.
Well, obviously he cares if he gets a loss, but he just wants the team to win.
Yeah. He wants
And
the
that's
team
a
to win.
guy you want leading the franchise.
Yeah. And I think they're going to
Pay the man.
I think they're going to.
God bless
I think they're
it.
going to sign this dude.
Donnie Ball. Skeens Ball. Pay the man. I'm sorry, I'm getting passionate.
Sell the team, Bob.
Yeah, sell the team.
No,
Bob.
don't. That's right. I'm trying to be a shrill for the
Oh,
Pirates.
yeah,
remember?
That's right. That's
We're
right.
trying to get
That's right.
Bob. You're doing a great job. Look at
Tommy
us.
Fan gets his eyes corrected, and now all of a sudden he's in the top 5 of hitting in almost every category.
And he gunned a dude down.
What is happening?
He gunned that
did
dude down
gun
at the
a dude
plate.
down. Shout out Henry Davis too.
Yeah, Henry
Playing
Davis.
strong behind the plate.
Yeah, Henry Davis, amazing behind the plate.
He is the guy we thought he was.
Yes.
God blessed.
Yeah, he went 4 for 4 that one game.
Yeah. I know.
Dude, he's awesome.
I know. Big Hank.
Hammer and Hank Davis.
Paul Skeens' personal catcher.
Yeah, he ain't going nowhere.
He ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere. That's Paul Skeens' dude.
Yeah.
They went to the College World Series together.
This is going to be epic.
Next year's Pirates team is going to be amazing.
It has to.
We are
be.
winning the World Series next year.
We're winning it this year. We're doing it for Cobra.
Oh, yeah.
If you hear me and the boys bop, wait, no, that's not it.
If you hear any noise, it's just me and the boys bopping.
It's
And
happening.
The Pirates are bopping right now.
They're bopping.
Yeah.
They were like 14 games out of the wild card. Now they're 9 games back.
Yeah. And
Everybody's on notice for the All-Star game.
And we didn't get to talk about Dave Parker last week because it happened after we recorded.
Right.
And I heard you on the lounge say that Dave Parker was one of my favorite baseball players. He was.
I was so glad to be able to get you that autograph ball for Christmas.
Now it's probably worth like $1 million.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
I mean, Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sad he doesn't get to do his speech.
Very terrible. At least he knows.
But he got the call.
Right.
And I don't know how much of a speech he was going to give.
No.
Because he didn't give a very big speech at the Pirate Hall of Fame when he went in. And he was in better shape then.
Right.
And Parkinson's just did him in a little there.
You Parkinson's.
Yeah. Michael J. Fox, find the cure.
He's going to figure it out.
Michael J. Fox, you need to find the cure.
He's working on it.
Yeah. Go back in time.
Yeah. Oh.
The power of love.
Happy 40th anniversary of Back to the Future today.
Oh.
As well.
It's Back to the Future Day.
It is. July 3rd.
Oh.
1980. What? 1985 came out 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Today.
Just think. If we would go back to 1955.
Yeah.
Back to the Future is further away from now than it
God.
is from 1955.
Don't start
in the
that.
movie.
Don't start that.
It is, though.
I know.
How crazy is that?
I was reading stuff today and I'm like, how is that? That far away is that? How old am I now? Like I don't like to relate time anymore.
It's crazy.
It is crazy.
Especially when they go in the future and it isn't like now.
No, it's totally not.
No.
No, people hate everybody and it's just terrible.
Well, people hate it. It seemed like everyone hated everybody then too.
You're not wrong, but you can't dehydrate a little tiny Pizza Hut pizza and then there it is.
Yeah.
Like,
Rehydrating is huge.
It's not
We can't dump our garbage into our back of our car.
Right.
We can't. Our cars don't fly.
No. No.
We don't have DeLoreans.
We don't.
Well, we do. They're back.
Are they?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They were. I don't know if they're back.
Oh, back.
They were. That's his son.
Okay.
Wanted to bring the car back, so they have a car.
Oh.
And the cool thing about the car is,
it comes with
you had one
Coke.
If you have a DeLorean,
okay,
this new DeLorean,
okay,
you can get it. So Jamie's heartbeat is in the seat. So when you're sitting in the seat, you can feel the rhythm of a heartbeat.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, because you know how you can buy them bracelets and stuff.
Yeah.
The car has that in the seat.
Well,
you can have that.
Oh, so you're connected to the person you love.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
I
mean, I wouldn't want it.
A little creepy.
What if they had an irregular heartbeat?
What if they died? Does it stop?
The car don't run.
The car don't run.
But I don't know. I've seen the clip of this DeLorean,
I'm gonna
like a
check this out.
futuristic DeLorean.
Yeah.
It was like a couple years ago I seen this.
Okay.
But I've never heard anything more about DeLorean coming back after this clip. So
weird.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a DeLorean, a new one, and I'm gonna have Dirk Dante's heartbeat in my seat.
Yeah. A good one to have.
Yeah. He's the heartbeat of Spaghetti Nation.
He's the most popular
I think so.
commenter.
Somebody
he hasn't done it in a
say,
while.
Somebody say the greatest.
He might be the best commenter ever.
Ever.
They've never seen a commenter like this before.
Never.
Ever.
Yeah. What's happening?
I don't know.
Your heartbeat.
My watch was telling me I need to walk.
Oh, God. Oh, let's go walk.
Yeah. Yeah. Pirates, though.
On fire.
They get through these 2 series before the
We got
All-Star
the
break.
Mariners coming
Got the
up.
Mariners.
Yeah.
And then we got
Somebody else.
Kansas City.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
The Royals.
The Royals.
The Royals.
The Royals with cheese.
Yeah. So I think which I don't want to get into deep into, but the National League, American League All-Stars have been set. Starters, not pitchers yet. Waiting to see what happens there.
It's going to be Paul Skeens.
How do you not?
He's the best pitcher in the National League.
He's the best pitcher in the world.
Yeah.
You know, some say the best ever.
Numbers show he's the best ever.
Not record. But that's not on him.
No, that's not on him.
That's not on him.
Some say he has the poorest run support ever.
Some say that.
Some say he is the least.
Like, how are you going to hit for 19 runs one game and then 1 the next? That's not how that was, but it's close.
How are you going to score 37 runs?
Yeah.
The 4 games before he pitches.
But we all know 1's enough.
Yeah.
Well, a little over 2. But 1's enough.
1's enough.
Just, I don't know. Now the Pirates, we're still on the Pirates, right?
Yes.
The Pirates bullpen, best in the major league right now.
Yeah. Bednar, I mean, he was a little, it was scary last
It was a little scary.
That Skeens
but
game.
that's Bednar fashion.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's classic Bednar.
Classic. That's like, what's that movie with the lizard guys?
Alive?
No.
It.
Farva.
Farva.
Oh.
Super Troopers?
Super Troopers. And like, you just expect Farva to put a whole bar of soap in the coffee cup. Well, it's just Farva. Well, that's just Bednar. He's going to put 2 on and then figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. There's a play at the plate.
Play at the plate. Out. I love it.
Yeah. That was a great play by Horowitz.
It was.
On that chop.
It was.
Great throw, great tag.
Great.
Some say the greatest.
Some say the best ever.
If Jerry was West, the West.
No, Jerry West.
No, the West guy that was the umpire.
Oh no.
That's what it is when he was umpire. If he would have been umpire,
how did that move?
That would have been safe.
Oh, yeah.
Just like in 2012 against the Braves.
Don't bring that up.
Oh, I hate that play.
I hate that play.
I'll never forget that play.
That was McKendry back there, right?
Yes, it was.
That's Noah's boy.
That dude was out by a mile, and they called him safe. And there was no replay then.
And it had to be the Braves.
It was the Braves.
It had to be the Braves.
In Atlanta. And then that season fell apart after that.
That's right. You, Sid Bream. You. Okay? That's how we feel about Sid Bream.
Yeah.
Okay? You. It's not cussing.
No.
Especially when, I should just say it because it's Sid Bream.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I had seen a shirt that said Sid Bream ruined my childhood.
Yeah, and it was like a 94-year-old woman wearing it.
I know, but it's great. It's fantastic. Oh, God, I love hearing these fireworks outside.
Yeah.
Independence.
Yeah.
Love one.
Where else can you have freedom to let off miniature explosions?
And then know that it's not bombs or gunshots.
Yeah. This is Israel. We're getting bombed right now.
We'd be freaking the hell out.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Actually, that's all calmed down now.
Yes, it has. Well, somebody, whipped it out.
Yeah.
And let them know, like, we're not doing this.
Yeah.
We're not doing this. It was a little scary at first. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little like, oh God, here we go. This is it.
That was more like I think that was a statement to the whole world.
Well, sure.
Like,
We're not going to mess with this anymore.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah.
I mean, if those of you out there that were a little worried, like I was a little bit at first, it made sense what happened.
Yeah.
So
just
trying to keep
I was
you
worried
safe.
Yeah. Before it.
Tensions were getting high.
And then when it happened, I was like, I feel pretty good.
Yeah.
Like,
it made sense.
yeah.
You're trying to take away something from somebody else that's trying to ruin everybody.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
And here's the thing, too. I was thinking about
We're not
this.
trying to get political.
No.
We just love one another.
Yeah.
And we care about you guys.
If Iran, who hates us so much with a passion, if they could shoot a missile here, don't you think they would have already done it by now?
You would think.
Yeah. They would have tried it.
Obviously, they are debilitated.
Yeah.
They can't.
Yeah. They can, I think they
Daddy
can't.
showed up.
Yeah. They can only do what they do in that area that they're doing.
Just to shout out Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Daddy's home.
Daddy's home.
He's home.
I did see a thing like that showed like the largest air forces in the world.
Okay.
And like it was showing everybody, and like
Yeah.
China's like second, and they're like amount of aircraft they have in their
Okay.
Air Force. It's second, and it's like 1,900 and something. And then the other thing's like super long, and it's like 4,900 and something United States.
Really?
Yeah, we have like 3,000 more than the next
Wow.
person.
Just know, China, we could fly bombers across the world without you knowing, and then stuff happens.
Yeah.
Just know.
We'll send 3 one way and 6 the other. You don't know.
You won't even know. We did it. It's documented. It just happened. Man, I feel so patriotic right now. Let's go bomb some more people.
Let's not bomb anybody.
No,
Okay.
just love each other.
President Trump is up for a Nobel Peace Prize
He
for what he
is.
did with Pakistan and India.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably stopped a nuclear war there.
Oh, 100%.
Because them two countries don't care.
Not that I get political, but these whack jobs out there think that he's trying to start a nuclear war.
No.
That is not the means whatsoever.
I don't even think that he would launch a nuclear weapon.
No.
I mean, we are the only country to ever use nuclear.
We are.
But
Nobody shit on Eisenhower.
no.
Nobody shit on the other guy. You're the history guy. I don't know.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head. I am the history guy.
It's just
Yeah.
I get it back then. It was warranted,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But
I mean, I think we regretted doing it
Oh,
once we've seen
100%.
the damage caused by it. And I don't think that's why you never seen it happen again
right.
in this.
Right.
And honestly, why do we need nuclear weapons?
Nobody
You can do
does.
so much damage with a regular weapon.
How about just talk it out in a room with each other?
Yeah.
Why does it have to be war in general?
Yeah.
You know? Because there's war crimes. There's the
Geneva
United
Convention.
Nations. There's Geneva Convention. Yeah, like, why even just sit down and talk it out as leaders?
Yeah.
Why even fight wars and kill kids that are 18 years old and can't even buy a beer?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I agree.
It's so stupid. It pisses me off.
Yeah. And as the United States, we haven't really been in a war.
Right.
Like, we definitely haven't had war on our own land.
No, thank
Like,
God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Since the Civil War.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
And that was just us fighting us.
Yeah.
That's just two brothers fighting it out.
Yeah.
Thank God
although
it
it
was
seems like at
muskets.
times we're headed towards Civil War again.
At times, yes.
Just because people are too whacked out on
Oh,
politics.
God. This social media shit.
Yeah.
As much as I love to push the Spaghetti Show, the 33 Lounge, and Hainsey's Cave Talk,
Yeah.
it's terrible what
Yeah.
you see out there on.
Yeah. People just need to love one another, man.
Yeah, I know, man. It's the summer of love.
Yeah.
Ow!
Ow, have mercy.
That wasn't planned.
No.
Oh, man.
We're almost an hour in. We haven't even talked Catfish Man.
Let's get into Catfish Man.
Yeah.
Let's rip the Band-Aid off.
Yeah.
Let's hear the
Let's go
newest
Bucks.
great Let's Go Bucks freak show.
Yeah.
Anyways, do it for Cobra. If you hear any noise, it's just me and the boys bopping.
All right. Do you want to read or do you want me to read?
I'm so jazzercise right now. I don't know if I can read.
I'll read.
I will
All right.
just make fun of you every time you say a word wrong.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of big words in this.
Well, we'll see. The is hard.
The
See? There we are. Today, Junior. Grab the table, Bubba.
This is a
Recollect.
person's account
Yes.
of their encounter with the Catfish Man. This woman had this encounter in 1955.
1955.
Yeah.
Only a short number of years ago.
Yeah. They went there in 1955 and Back to the Future.
And it come full circle.
Look at that.
Happy anniversary. Back to the Future.
Yeah. This is about Doc Brown.
That's right. And Einstein the dog.
Yeah, no. This is about a dog, though. This is the second dog story we gotten with Catfish Man.
Who doesn't love dogs?
Yeah.
You know?
Evidently Catfish Man.
Fair.
Well, he might love dogs in a different way.
Oh. That's some say that's creepy.
Yeah, but not
Some
that
say
way.
the creepiest.
The sun was dipping low over the Ohio River, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple.
Can I stop you real quick?
Yeah.
I will 100% try to not make this soft porn.
Okay.
I'll keep it
I don't
in.
think there's a lot to make it.
We'll see.
Okay. A sight I've always cherished. It was late spring, 1955, and the air was finally warm enough for a proper evening stroll down by the banks near Shadyside.
Proper. Shadyside.
Yeah.
Oh, man. What a shithole. Sorry. If you listen from Shadyside, Ohio, we love you.
Everybody, somebody listens from Shadyside because they emailed this story to us.
We love you.
I had my trusty poodle Buster trotting
God.
happily beside me.
Buster.
His little blue leash a bright splash against the dusty path. Buster was a pampered thing, all fluff and affection. And he loved our walks by the river as much as I did.
Thank God.
Yep.
Can't wait till he. No, I don't. Can't wait till he crosses the Rainbow's Bridge.
Oh,
It's a sad day when you lose a pet.
yeah.
Buster.
We were
love you.
nearing the particular secluded stretch where the old sycamores hung heavy over the water when Buster suddenly stopped dead in his tracks. His usual cheerful tail wag ceased. He let out a low, guttural growl.
What the hell? Don't do that, Buster.
I never heard from him before.
It wasn't Buster.
It wasn't Buster.
It couldn't have been.
No. We all know it's a...
Yeah.
His little heckles were raised. Heckles? What the hell does that mean?
I don't know. Maybe the
His
yips?
ears?
I don't know.
I don't know. And he was staring intently at something in the murky water just off the bank. What is it, Buster?
Somebody. Oh, man.
I read it as her.
What is it, Buster?
I murmured, tugging gently on his leash. I peered into the water, but saw nothing but usual swirling currents and debris. Then a ripple disturbed the surface, larger than any fish could make. Suddenly, a massive, flat head broke the water.
I told you, I'm staying good.
Just feet from where Buster stood, it was an awful, leathery gray-green, like something dredged from the deepest, forgotten part of the river. Those eyes, they were wide and black, utterly devoid of warmth, reflection. The last of a dying light with a chilling, knowing stare. Two long, thick whiskers, like some kind of grotesque feelers, twitched and quivered in the air, tasting the twilight. Tasting it. Before I could even let out a gasp, the creature moved with terrifying speed. A huge claw hand, more like a webbed paw, but disturbingly human in its general shape, shot out of the water. It was covered in the same thick molted skin, glistening wetly in the... It grabbed Buster, my poor precious Buster. He let out one high-pitched yelp of pure terror as he was yanked into the river. This is the second time a dog has been attacked.
I'm upset.
A small dog been attacked by the Catfish Man.
Pretty sure the Catfish Man is much like P. Diddy, and he's sex trafficking dogs.
Well, that obviously didn't happen because...
Yeah. Let's not get into P. Diddy and the fact that he has a great lawyer.
Yeah. Well, who in Hollywood wants to go to jail?
Fair. I mean...
The fix was in on that one.
Yeah, 100%. Somebody's going to die after this.
Maybe Diddy.
Let's hope.
Well, he should die for killing Tupac anyway.
100%. And possibly Biggie.
Yeah, definitely kill Biggie.
Right.
Biggie ain't down with them baby oil parties.
Yeah, we don't need a jury to know that you're a piece of shit.
Yep. The jury ain't out on that one.
No.
I stood there frozen with an empty blue leash. Still,
I am worried about 50 Cent.
Maybe. 50 Cent already been shot before.
He has.
A blue leash still clutched in my trembling hand. The water churned for a moment, a sickening splash, and then it was still, just a fading light, the quiet lapping of the river against the bank, the unbearable silence where Buster's happy panting should have been. I didn't see the creature again, just the widening ripples where my beloved dog had vanished. I stumbled back to my Chevrolet. My
Shout
mind,
out Chevrolet.
yeah, like a rock.
I'm as strong as I could be, except for Buster.
I stumbled back to my Chevrolet, my mind a blank, my heart shattered mess. I haven't been back to that part of the river since. Every sunset, every ripple on the water, every sound from the riverbank, it all brings back an image of the monstrous Catfish Man and the horrifying way it took my Buster. And I know with a chilling certainty that it's still down there, waiting in the murky depths of the Ohio River.
You know, I think I felt like I used to be pro Catfish Man. I was all about him, jazzercise, but now, you Catfish Man.
Well, it's the second time Catfish Man's took a dog.
I'm mad.
Remember in Steubenville it did it there about the Market Street Bridge.
Right.
And that was a police report we had on that one.
I'm angry.
Yeah. That was from Dolores.
Quit killing dogs. Yeah, Dolores.
Dolores' dog.
We don't know this lady's name.
No, I don't know her last name.
We're calling her Shadyside Sandy.
Dolores from Shadyside.
Oh, is this? Oh, wait.
Her name's Dolores.
This lady's name's Dolores.
Yeah, well, the person that sent me, maybe her granddaughter's name's Dolores. I don't know. The person that sent me the story, name's Dolores. From
Shadyside is a wonderful town.
Yeah.
Some say it's not a piece of shit.
Some say it's the shittiest.
Don't kill dogs.
It's like every little small town around here. It's great.
Yeah, some say the best.
We're all Rust Belt dying towns.
We're all mill towns.
Hopefully, his big beautiful bill brings back our
the mega bill.
Makes us great again.
It should.
Hopefully.
I
know Elon was mad.
Oh,
because he said the bill promotes old industry.
No.
Well, old industry is the backbone of this country.
Maybe we should get back to it, Elon.
Yeah. Maybe we should make our own steel, Elon.
Maybe nobody gives a shit about electric cars.
Yeah. Maybe
the fact that you can have a taxi that drives somebody without any somebody in it.
Maybe you should use American steel in them electric cars.
Maybe
you should get back to South Africa.
Jesus Christ.
Let's deport him.
Maybe it's good you live the American dream the right way.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe you should be a real American instead of a South American.
Jesus.
Or South African. Where are you from?
I don't know where he's from.
He's South Africa.
Is that what he is?
Yeah.
I don't know, but he's really rich.
Yeah.
Will never be.
No.
Shout out Elon.
Shout out Elon, you bum.
You bum.
You bum.
Give some money to Shadyside.
You have autism. You have autism, Elon.
I know how that is. I got you, brother.
Your Cybertruck looks like a Pontiac Aztec on steroids.
It looks like a Pinewood Derby car I tried to make.
Yeah. It is. It's the Pinewood Derby car he made. We got to check the weight on that. Make sure it's legal, Elon.
A little too many lead weights, my guy. You probably don't even know what that means. You don't know nothing about the Boy Scouts of America.
America.
Wow, let's get off the rails.
What was off the rails about it?
I don't know. I don't know.
Putting Elon in his place on this show.
That's right.
We're going to war
We'll
with
bitch
Elon.
slap you.
we're going to go to war with Elon Musk on Twitter.
That's right. X.
X, whatever. he
You
calls
own it. You'll block us from everything. It'll be great.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Yeah.
We'll go on Truth Social.
That's right. You ain't coming over there.
Nope.
That's right.
Joe Rogan will be our friend.
Wait, I don't think Trump and him hate each other anymore, right?
Oh, no, they went back to get it again.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
No.
Elon called
Because the bill passed.
when it passed in the Senate,
Okay.
Elon got mad about it,
Oh.
calling it dumb and everything.
Oh, man.
That's when he said that it promotes old industry,
Yeah.
which is the backbone of this country.
That's right.
If you don't have steel mills,
Right. You ain't got nothing.
you ain't got nothing.
Right.
And right now, we ain't got much.
We don't.
And so a lot of people don't understand that this area won World War II.
100%.
Like, the steel mills in this area won a war.
Right.
Like, and then we just shit on it.
100%.
Let's just forget about Middle America.
Oh, what other country you can make steel cheaper?
And it
Okay.
sucks. It's not as good as our steel.
We're all in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That other steel sucks.
Again, this is what I don't understand. We can't figure out wars in a room with leaders to come to a decision, but yet we can make deals to say, well, we'll give you this much money if you make this for us.
Yeah.
Why is that okay versus the other way?
I have no idea.
I don't either.
I don't get it.
Let's kill a bunch of kids that some of them might not even agree with what they're fighting for.
No.
And
it's in any country too. It's not just ours.
like, not to get crazy, but like Nazis, even guys in Iraq or Iran or wherever, these guys have families. They might not agree with what's happening,
Yeah.
but they have to fight.
You think every German soldier in
No.
World War II agreed with what was
No.
happening?
100%.
Yeah, I've
not.
seen Band of Brothers where, like,
Right.
Christmas Day, they were like, they
Right.
didn't fire on each other.
Right.
They kind of, the
Just-
troops kind of came together a little
Right.
bit. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's all true or not. That's
Well-
off of people's stories.
Right.
But I mean, it had to be some truth to it.
I
you know?
I would believe people telling a story from the trenches over a leader standing 100,000 miles away from what's happening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, even stories in the trenches get exaggerated.
Sure. Anything in life does.
Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah.
But the basis of all this is, and this is what we've talked about since
We're all
we
people.
started this
Love each other
today, is love each other.
and celebrate our independence.
That's right.
Celebrate the fact that we broke away from them nasty,
Right.
ugly teeth
Right.
British.
Right.
If we would have stayed with the British, we'd have bad teeth.
100%.
I mean,
We would drink tea all the time.
yeah. We'd have to
And
eat
crumpets.
blood pudding or blood
Oh.
sausage,
Oh,
whatever
God.
they eat. God,
I couldn't do it.
no. We'd be calling cookies crackers.
Crackers, yeah.
Like, who calls a cookie a cracker?
Beans for breakfast.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm. I do love sausage though. And
I have to
British
go to the
love sausage.
laboratory.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know.
They can't even say English words right, and they're English.
They say I'm 100% the right way. Actually, like that's
We don't speak the Queen's English,
we don't. but
so we say our words right too. It's,
I guess that's fair. Okay, all right, we'll go with that.
yeah, we don't speak the Queen's English. They speak the Queen's English.
Right. Schedule.
Oh,
Yeah, not schedule. Schedule.
we talk like this over here.
Yeah, yeah. See.
We take that Queen's English and shove it up your ass.
Yeah. You queen.
Hey, King Charles, suck it. I wish there was a wrestler that talked that way, cut promos like
Jesus.
that. It'd be amazing. Hey, Cody Rhodes,
Yeah.
I'm going to take your title belt.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you this hold. It's called a headlock.
Speaking of which, I miss Bob Backlund.
Yeah. Let's put the crossface chicken wing on you. Bob Backlund needed to talk that way.
You have been awesome.
Hulk Hogan. I lost the Iron Sheik. My manager threw the towel in.
Oh, God. Iron Sheik. You, Hogan. There would have been an accent there, but I can't do that. Yeah. Oh man, that Twitter page for Iron Sheik was just phenomenal.
Well, his family still retweets stuff.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh man, so great.
Everything was F you, Hulk Hogan.
I know. So good, so good.
Him on Howard Stern. Do you see that one?
No.
Oh, you gotta look that up.
I'll check it out.
You know, they had a dude impersonate Macho Man call in.
Ooh, yeah,
and he's
brother.
like, Oh, run to Savage. It's hilarious. He's like standing up, taking his belt off and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's like Ric Flair. He's like, I have a 10-inch.
Oh, yeah. He's like, I got a 10-inch cock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can't hit the bleep from it.
Oh, I got you. Oh, man.
It's great. You have to go watch that. Iron Sheik on Iron Stern.
Can you imagine Iron Sheik like this day and age, a young guy, and being able to be that way in social media aspects?
Oh yeah,
while he was still performing on a huge level.
And he would be like this huge heel right now.
Sure,
it's because it's like the 80s.
Oh
again.
God, everybody hates that.
Yeah,
everybody.
Yeah, and the thing
unless
about
you're weird.
Have you ever watched the biography of Iron Sheik?
No,
they did.
No,
it's amazing.
Yeah,
this dude was like a bodyguard.
Okay.
And like high up in the
I didn't know that.
And he wanted out of the country and he feared that his whole family was going to get murdered.
Really?
When he came over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he got his family out of there, obviously.
Right.
And he married an American woman.
Gotcha.
And everything. But he was very private with that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah. Iron Sheik was like a bodyguard for the Ayatollah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Shout out Vince McMahon for just exploiting the world.
Well, it wasn't
going on.
That was not Vince that came up with that idea.
Oh no,
no, he was in like an AWA.
Oh,
like Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan wasn't a Vince idea either. It was AWA.
But what did I read somewhere that Hulk Hogan was the guy that Vince wanted to be, or it was somebody else?
Dusty Rhodes was the original guy.
Dusty Rhodes. That's it.
He wanted Dusty, and Dusty told him no. So then they got Hulk Hogan.
Gotcha.
You imagine if Dusty Rhodes would have been the face of WWE.
He should have been.
I mean, he should have been. And when he got there, and then they put him in the polka dots and didn't let him.
Right.
But he got over.
Right.
Because he was Dusty Rhodes.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? He got that, what was it, every man's man or whatever.
Right.
Type thing he was.
Right.
He got that gimmick over.
Sure did.
Sapphire.
Yeah.
Sweet Sapphire with him.
Man.
American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
Oh, yeah, brother.
He had that feud with $1 Million Man.
Yeah.
He bought Sapphire.
Now look at Cody.
Look at Cody. He is the $1 Million Man.
Face of the industry.
He is the $1 Million Man.
The largest heel.
The biggest heel in wrestling history.
You don't even know is happening.
When Order 66 comes.
Man. Look at us.
Look at us.
Hour and 8 minutes in.
Hour and 8 minutes.
9 now.
I hate how that wheel gets lined up with this leg on the table.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No matter what.
It's Nick's fault.
Yeah, it's Nick's fault.
That bitch.
All right.
That was fun.
That was a good show.
That was great.
Good show.
I had fun.
I
love the energy during the Pirates thing.
Yeah.
It was great.
I'm fired up for the Pirates.
Oh
man.
my God.
I can't wait to go. I had a boycott on games. Now I want to go.
I know.
I haven't been to a game yet. And I'm like, now I got to go.
Now we just need to lock up O'Neal Cruz. Give that man a contract.
I don't know.
I don't see them trading him.
I don't know if I want him.
What?
He is lazy.
But you were telling me
Donnie Kelly
he got benched. Right. And I didn't.
He didn't make
a
ball got past him in the outfield. He didn't hustle after it.
Yeah.
Donnie Kelly said something to him.
Okay.
And then something else happened. I didn't see. I don't know what it was. He didn't hustle a ground ball out or something like that. And it got pulled again, and then he was benched for a couple games after
You
that.
think Kutch got in his ear? He needs to.
I think Kutch isn't a great locker room leader.
Maybe.
And I only say this because I seen an interview with Kutch,
Okay.
and they asked him, do the young guys ask you about how everything was in 2013 when the Pirates made the playoffs for the first time in 20 years? And he's like, no, I wish guys would come up to me and ask me about how that was and everything. And I'm thinking, you're the locker room leader.
Well, I was just going to say, why don't you just start
Why don't you
talking
just
about
talk about it?
Right.
So I think he's like I'm not saying he's not a good leader. I shouldn't word it that way.
Yeah.
I think he's a passive.
I get what you're saying.
Like he's passive about it
I get what
instead
you're
of being a more aggressive
Yeah.
leader. I think he's a great locker room leader. I shouldn't have said that he wasn't a great locker
I get what
room
you're
leader.
saying, though.
Yeah. He's not Jason Kendall or Brian Giles. You know what I mean? But I just wish he would be more proactive
Sure.
with that kind of stuff.
I think he tries to be.
I think
he busted out those fancy
he
twine
does.
necklaces.
That's why I think he's a good leader. But I think if he-
Zoltan, that was all him, right?
yeah,
Right?
Zoltan was
Yeah.
him. He does those little things,
Right.
which is great.
Right.
But I think if these young players, he needs to take it to like, hey, this is how it was. This is the energy we had in the locker room, and this, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like he needs to say that stuff. I
He
think
just
that's
needs to be Uncle Larry.
yeah. He needs to be
want-
Uncle Kutch.
I want that. I want that card so bad, but they
He's-
want so much money for it.
And it seems like he's turned the clock back.
Yeah. Oh no, he's playing well.
Yeah,
Playing well.
yeah.
I'd still like to see him a little more out in the outfield.
Yeah, me too. I love Kutch.
I get it.
I love Kutch. If it wasn't for Barry Bonds, he'd be my favorite Pirate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get it.
But Barry Bonds is always going to be my favorite.
Barry Bonds was one of a kind.
Yeah. And
I
Dave
love
Parker.
hearing him talk even now.
Yeah. Barry.
Throw 100-mile-an-hour, I'll hit that motherfucker.
Yeah, I love how
Yeah.
cocky he is about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I think Barry Bonds was our DH. He'd have 30 home runs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe not 30, 25.
Yeah.
He'd put that home run record out of reach forever.
For as much as like you heard all the flack about how he had his own like area when he was in San Francisco and chair and he didn't want nobody talking to him and stuff. I get it to an extent. I get not wanting to talk to the media and stuff, but that guy could ball.
Yeah. And I don't, I mean, obviously we were kids when he was here in Pittsburgh.
Sure.
And he left, and it was like the media made him out to be a bad guy.
Right.
But then I heard things later, like a few years back, that Jim Leland was the bad guy,
Right.
and Barry Bonds wasn't the bad guy. Like Jim Leland was more standoffish, but obviously him and Kutch have a good relationship because when they went in the Hall of Fame together,
Right.
Pirate Hall of Fame,
Right.
they were in the box together and stuff. And Barry Bonds said he was his favorite manager right there and then.
I don't know how you can hate the guy.
No.
And I love
But I think they
Donna
might have clashed a
Kelly-
lot at the time.
Sure.
Because
Egos.
star player.
Yeah, egos. Yeah.
But I think that Pirate ownership was worse than what we have now.
I don't disagree.
Because
There was a lot there.
You let the greatest baseball
Yep.
player in history walk.
Yeah, there was a lot there, and you didn't.
You let Bobby
capitalize on
Bonilla
it.
walk.
Right.
You let Andy Van Slyke
Right.
walk.
Right. Doug
Like-
Drabeck.
Yeah, Doug Drabeck left. Like
Bob Walk.
Bob Walk didn't leave.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just
I mean,
saying
I
there
think he
was a
left and
lot
came back.
there to build on,
Yes.
which kind of reminds you of the 2013, 2015.
Yeah, they didn't
Pirates.
have that, but they weren't on that level.
No,
Like the 13 team was good.
we were so there. In the
We were
early
close.
90s. We were so there.
If the Pirates would have made a move in 15
Yeah,
and got a big bat,
sure.
they would have won the World Series.
No, I agree. But in the early 90s, that team was on the cusp.
Oh, they should have been. If they would have got to the World Series, they would have won it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, no doubt. I mean,
You said Bream.
yeah, the Braves had no business being in the World Series.
Ruined my childhood.
Yeah. I mean, the Pirates would have played the Blue Jays, right?
Yeah.
One of those.
I think, yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And they played the Blue Jays one and the Twins one.
Maybe. I can't remember.
Yeah,
You
I
have
think that's
better
what it
memory
is.
than I do. I don't remember.
I think it's the Blue Jays one in the
It's frustrating.
yeah.
But you
They
know,
lost the Reds in 90, didn't they? They lost 3 straight. It was the Reds, the Braves, and the Braves. I'm pretty sure. Because the Pirates were in the East and the Reds were in the West.
I can't remember. That'd been Chris Sabo time, right?
Yeah, the Reds won the World Series in 1990.
Yeah.
And their manager was so bad, she got mad that they swept the A's
Yeah.
because she couldn't make any money off of winning in Game 5 at home.
Sounds a lot like the Major League movie.
Yeah, that is legit. She
Weird.
did not throw a party, did not throw a celebration for the Reds.
Oh, no, I read this.
Because
You're right.
they didn't have a Game 5 at home.
Right. And she lost money.
And she lost money.
So she didn't throw that because it would have cost her
She
money.
was a terrible owner.
Sounds a lot like Major League.
Yeah.
The
It's
movie.
probably based off of that.
Ah, it could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that Major League came out a little bit after the Reds.
It wasn't
won the
long.
Series. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Give
was
him the heat, Ricky.
Yeah. I'm the hater, Ricky. Taylor calls a shot.
Yeah. Just a bit outside. R.I.P. Bob Uecker.
Yeah.
What a great movie.
I love that movie.
If you guys out there haven't seen Major League, the original, the first one.
The first one. The second one's good too.
The second one isn't bad, but the, what is it? Out of the Minors or something?
That's the third one.
Yeah.
The second one would have been better if it was rated R. The PG-13 brought it down.
Fair. That's a fair.
And then not
point.
having Wesley Snipes back.
Yeah. Willie Mays says.
Yeah, having Omar Epps play.
How
Willie
much you
Mays
going?
Hayes.
90 feet. Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah. I love that movie. It's one of my favorite movies.
It's a great movie.
Sports movies. It's
Yeah.
probably right up there.
Even not a sports movie, it's a great movie.
Oh yeah, it's a great movie.
Right.
There's a love story in it.
Yeah.
There's comedy.
Jake Taylor.
Yeah. That was like the first movie I remember seeing Tom Burgin in.
Me too. And then after that was Sniper.
Yeah.
And I don't know what else
I
after
don't-
that.
The Substitute.
Oh, yeah. The Substitute. Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
that he was in that, right?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure too.
Yeah. Anyways.
He's usually a creepy, weird bad guy in movies.
Yeah. I get it.
Tom Bergeron was in that movie.
Tom Bergeron.
He played the third baseman.
Oh, you're talking about Corbin.
Corbin Burns. That's
Burns.
yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Forgot his name.
It's all right.
We were talking about Tom Bergeron.
Yeah. Corbin Burns. I can't remember the name of that character. Dorn.
Roger Dorn.
Roger Dorn. That's it.
Yeah.
And
Great movie.
You can't forget
Pedro Serrano.
Pedro Serrano.
Just make sure you buy your Allstate insurance from him.
That's right. Yeah.
I said, you're in good hands with Allstate, Jobo.
Yeah. You Jobo. Yeah. Good stuff. Great movie.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Let's finish up before we keep rambling.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. That's my fault.
All right. As always, thanks, guys.
Oh, wait.
Oh, you forgot.
Oh, yeah.
You're screwing up everything
all right.
anymore.
Let's get back to
All
it.
right. As always, thanks, guys.